Kelly Alabo, Isaac Kamalo, and Austin Ben Chioma. They had earlier served in the State Executive Council but resigned following the political crisis between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. In the meantime, the Rivers State House of Assembly has threatened to reject correspondence from Governor Fubara if the trend of not accepting their letters continues. This is after the Speaker Martin Amehule informed the lawmakers of the Rivers State government's continued rejection of the letters the House sent. Mr. Amehule, shortly after the lawmakers' resolutions, ordered the clerk of the House not to accept any letters from the state government.
The National Autonomy Bill passed and the amendment to the government law. We have since sent that to the government house. They also acknowledge receipt of that one. On subsequent communication, they have refused to collect. If they want to break their own communication and refuse to take ours, the distinguished police will have a leave to decline the receipt of further communication. If they choose not to take ours, do I have a leave? Clerk, if they refuse to take correspondence from the house, don't take any correspondence from them.
The Speaker also explained steps taken by the House to convey their messages to the Governor since the crisis began. Meanwhile, the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State has commended the State House of Assembly for the seamless screening of the 9 commissioner designates. The Chairman Caretaker Committee of the APC, Tony Okocha, in a statement, thanked members of the Assembly for adhering to President Tinubu's peace treaty in the Rivers State political crisis. Mr. Okocha said the lawmakers have shown sagacity in carrying out their oversight function. The statement also congratulated the commissioner-designate and charged them to ensure that they render services to the good people of Rivers State when they finally resume in their ministries. He, however, urged some stakeholders and youth groups to stop fueling the political crisis in the state and allow the government of Rivers State to concentrate on governance. In other news, some elders in Rivers State have filed an ex parte motion urging the court to stop Governor Siminalayi Fubara from presenting the 2024 budget afresh to the State House of Assembly. The suit was filed by a member of the Rivers State House of Assembly representing Boni State constituency, Victor Jumbo, Senator Bennett Birabi, Senator Andrew Uchendu, Rear Admiral O.P. Fingesi, and Q Briggs, and Emmanuel Dema. Recall that the group had in December 2023 asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to declare the purported peace agreement Fubara entered into similar. The lawyer asked the court to such a move ending the hearing and determination of suit before the Federal High Court Abuja. The suit also called on courts to train the State House and the Speaker of commissioners appointed by Governor Fubara. Moving to scene light after their parked truck at the YKC roundabout, Woody Oyalu government area of Rivers State. And I says,
I'm coming back from Colombo. Unfortunately, he jumped this roundabout here. I'm John this trailer and he watched this trailer is here. So the owner is in hospital. Nobody died. The trailer already have his own problem before the night. The trailer have his own since yesterday.
Still to come, former CBN Governor Emefiele gets permission to travel out of Abuja. Stay with us.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. The Independent National Electoral Commission has begun its constitutional responsibility of conducting the verification of the status of political parties in the country. The Director, Election and Party Monitoring, Hajiya Habibu, made this known when she led INEC's election and party monitoring team on a visit to the national chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Ganduje. She said the team would also verify the party's audited account. The FCT High Court has granted the request of a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, to travel out of Abuja. The court, however, said Mr. Emefiele must remain in the country. Mr. Emefiele, through his lawyer, Matthew Booker, had requested for a variation of the terms. Earlier in his bail terms, he was restricted to the FCT. And now to business. The federal government has assured workers that it will clear the arrears of the 35,000 naira wage award. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Nkiruka Onyejocha, said this during separate meetings with the leadership of the Trade Union Congress and Congress of University Academics yesterday. She said the government had resumed the payment of the wage award. In entertainment, a Delta State High Court has dismissed 2 objections by singer Davido and his company, challenging the jurisdiction of the court to hear the breach of contract suit against him over the annual Worry Again concert and a defamation case filed against them. In sport, former Nigerian international Austin Okocha says the Super Eagles have the potential to overcome the host Ivory Coast in today's 2023 Africa Cup of Nations match.
And now we bring you news from around the world.
Pakistan has launched missile strikes into Iran, reportedly killing 9 people after Iran carried out strikes in Pakistan late on Tuesday. Pakistan said its strikes had hit terrorist hideouts in Iran's southeastern Sistan-Baluchistan province. The reciprocal airstrikes come as tensions in the Middle East are high, with several overlapping crises. That's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Stakeholders want the 9 pro-Wike commissioners to apologize to Governor Fubara. A senior advocate of Nigeria is seeking a court order to stop the representation of Rivers State's 2024 budget. INEC is to begin the audit of political parties. Former CBN governor gets permission to travel out of Abuja. And on the foreign scene, Pakistan's reprisal missile strikes killed 9 people in Iran. The news was edited by Onyeka Chimusu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyele. Many thanks for listening.